double killer, bringing flavor to you. Deliver heat each week like it was catered to you. If it's real, best believe we gon' relay it to you. If it ain't the truth, I guarantee we ain't gon' say it to you. We use mics like girls use dildos. We gon' keep it coming till it's pouring out your ear holes. Orgasms, yeah, we been giving them. Them trash cans you listen to, get rid of them. Yeah, cause they don't sound like us. And if they do, then they don't break it down like us. They don't clown like us, get around like us. We from the city, but they don't go to town like us. The flavor we've been kicking is what you've been missing. Although it's free, we gon' make you pay attention. And there's one more thing that we forgot to mention. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and then listen. Bootleg Cable Podcast, flavor in your ear. Bootleg Cable Podcast.
This is Bootleg Cable Podcast, and I go by the name of P Double. What it is?
Wow, you sound very sophisticated. Hi, my name is Killer Cal. Welcome to Bootleg Cable Podcast.
For real, back at it. Another week in the bag.
Yeah, for this evening's programming, we're here.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Live and in whatever the fuck else people say.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
What's going on?
Ain't shit, man. How are you, man? How are you?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. This week your boy had a holiday party. Y'all had a holiday party at the job yet?
Actually, it's this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
How is your holiday parties usually lit?
Yeah, I haven't been to one in a while, man. We just recently got new management, so I was like, all right, let me just pay him some respects and show face to this one.
Yeah.
But if it's trash, I ain't going to the next one. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, I think what's wrong with my holiday parties is there's too many older white people there. So like they be complaining, oh, the music's too loud. Like, what's that? Play some Rhinestone Cowboy or some shit. I don't know. So
like a rhinestone cowboy.
So yeah, I don't really like the blend of people, but you know. So,
well, I mean, this one at my company, this is my second year going. One thing to be pretty lit is because they serve free alcohol. Like you could actually drink at the holiday party.
Oh, okay.
So if I remember correctly, all the other holiday parties for any other company I've worked for, it never was a situation where
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this open bar, like pretty much every event that they have, it's like open bar is a must.
Okay.
So it's always open bar, and you always get to look at, you know, people you work with get super duper trashed.
Okay.
And laugh at them.
All right. So let me ask you this: you brought wifey or no?
Oh yeah. I brought wifey.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
We had a good time. We was like I said, man, just looking at people and laughing at them, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so y'all do that though? Y'all
What?
do that? Like if people are like drunk and having a good time, like y'all sit there and judge them?
Not like that. I'm talking about the people that go a little overboard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you gotta remember, some of these people don't get out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is my event. This is when I get out. I don't go out all year. I don't go to social environments. This is when I get to cut loose.
So you think that people actually come to their holiday party every year to cut loose? You really think that?
Yeah, absolutely, 1,000%. I believe some people don't have a life outside of work, bro.
You might be right.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is an opportunity for them to, you know, relax.
One of the things that really
should not be judging them.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot you this scenario. So me and the wife chilling, and I'm chilling with the people that I work closely with, right?
Yeah.
It's another young lady. It's another lady that I work with.
Yeah.
Came up, and just out of nowhere, she was just like looking in my wife's face, just staring her eyes. You give me life.
That's a different kind of.
She was like, oh my gosh, like you inspire me, and I was just looking at her. I was just like,
okay, well,
I was like, you know her? She was like, no. She's looking at me like, no. Last year, from last holiday party, and I was just like, okay, so she gives you life, like. And she was just like staring at her in her fucking face, yo.
Yeah, and wifey was saying what? Like,
you know, she was just kind of giggling, like, oh, what the fuck? And she kind of, she turned to me, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch?
So it sounded like a white person doing it. Was it white?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And I'm not racist. So she's actually staring at her, talking about you give me life. I could not try to even imagine what that meant. I don't know what that meant.
So
but
it's
apparently she does. Like, all right,
so
get your rocks off.
It's stuff like that. It's It's the outfits that people wear.
Oh,
where it's
the
just
super
like
short dresses.
super duper short.
Super short dresses always seem to come out. So that's
Yes,
it.
yes.
Always seem to come out, right?
But like I feel like as a grown ass person, I mean, I guess you can't really. I can't really put my morals or my fashion sense or my sense of awareness on nobody else.
I think
because I feel like a lot of these people don't have like a sense of awareness. Like, yo, we going to a holiday party. Basically, the dress code for it is like it's supposed to be like you going to a prom almost.
Yeah.
Not quite, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but we still had hoes at the prom. Like they was still there.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I said,
mean, like yo, like people are gonna.
I'ma laugh at your ass. Sorry. Fuck y'all. I'm coming to the holiday party next year, and I'm laughing at your ass. All y'all motherfuckers that's watching this shit, if y'all go to your holiday party and you got booty shorts on and you got skin tight shit with your pum pum hanging out, it's motherfuckers in the corner and they laughing at your ass. And that's me. I'm laughing at you. This ain't the place for that shit. Sorry.
I got nothing else to say.
Call me judgy if you want to. Whatever. I'm laughing at your ass, nigga. Fuck out of here in them damn weird ass outfits. Bitch came in with all gold fucking sequins and shit. Like, come on, man. Sit your ass down with that bullshit.
You heard it from Dub, y'all.
As well as you probably was laughing at my ass too, man.
Hey, all right.
I don't know, man. I don't give a damn, bro.
Hey, different show for different folks, man. You know what I'm saying? Live and let live, baby. That's all, man.
How was your week, though, man? Anything?
Nah, nothing too crazy, man.
I want you to tell me about your holiday party next week, nigga.
All right, I will, man. I will. Shit, come through. Fuck it. See for yourself, man.
I want to see if that shit was lit or you just got
come see for yourself, man. You're invited, bro.
Playing elevator music and shit. All right, man. You want to get into this shit?
Yeah, man. Let's get right into it, bro.
All right. So, earlier this week, I feel like this was this week. Sometimes shit go by a little bit too quick, but especially with news nowadays, shit be circulating and it's just like, yo, like, oh, that was last week. But anyway, they had a little graphic that had came out. Whoever this chick is, I'm not gonna shout her out because she probably more popping than we is on social media. But she,
we hating,
yeah. So she came out and posted this graphic, and the first line in there says Jay-Z never ran rap. Then she goes through the years. She say 95, 96 was Tupac, 97 was Big, 98 was DMX, 99 to 01 was Eminem, 02 and 03 was Nelly, 03 to 05 was 50, 06 Kanye, 07 to 11 was Lil Wayne, and 11 to 17 was Drake.
Yeah.
How you feel about that shit?
I feel like this chick is a hater. A Jay-Z hater.
Okay.
At that.
So if Jay-Z,
I feel like the way the list is constructed, you have to be a hater to have constructed this list this way.
Okay, so when you look at the list, right?
Yeah.
And this by no means it's just a conversation piece.
Yeah, right,
whoever this bitch is, I don't know.
She ain't gotta be a bitch. What's up with you, man?
Hey, man. Hey.
All right.
Let's keep it rocking. Whoever shorty is, we don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So for not that we know every single album that came out, or we, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is.
Yeah.
If you had to choose one person for every single year that from 95 until now, was there any year where you said Jay-Z was the shit over everybody else? Like, no question, Jay-Z was it that year.
I mean, look, it's
because before you answer that, because we have to set exactly where we talk, like how we gonna talk about this list.
Yeah, all right. So, before we get into that, like, what's let's say ran. What's ran? Because let's say Jay-Z never ran hip hop, right? Never ran rap.
When I say ran, I'm saying most popular. I'm saying that dude where we
most
need a
popular.
hit. We need a hit.
We need a hit.
We coming to Jay-Z to get this hit. Like can't lose.
Can't lose. Okay, and what else? I mean, let's keep it under the definition of ran, like we don't have to make it about Jay-Z.
Yeah.
What do you consider to be running?
I was the shit this year. I can't lose.
I can't lose.
Everybody came to me for hits. Everybody either wanted to get on a song with me or wanted me featured on their song. Sold mad records.
So then Jay-Z ran every year. Jay-Z ran every year, bro.
You got life fucked up. Nigga.
You got life fucked up if you don't think so.
Okay,
HOV, I got my own lane already. He don't need to be in these dudes' lane. He had his own lane.
Okay, let's start it off. Let's start it off where let's start it off. 95, 96, she got Tupac down.
Okay.
When did Jay-Z come out?
About 95, 96. 96 Reasonable Doubt came out.
Okay. So 96 Reasonable Doubt came out. And when Reasonable Doubt came out, was Reasonable Doubt popping when it came out?
Probably not down here in South Florida, but in New York, Reasonable Doubt was the shit.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's regional though. So we talking about total rap music, period.
All right.
So can we say 95, 96 Jay-Z ran shit?
Nah, we could say no.
All right. So is it acceptable to say Pac ran it that year?
Pac, Big, or whichever one you want to give it to. But that's the problem. That's the problem with this list. That's the problem I have with this list. Because there was never really a year when no one person ran it. Other than maybe Drake, we could give it to.
I disagree.
Okay, so give me a year that you feel that somebody ran hip hop.
I agree with most of the what this list is saying.
Okay, so you saying so let's go ahead. Okay, so 96, early when Jay-Z came out. So what year follows that? 98, what?
97.
97.
So after 95, 96, you could say Tupac. I can kind of agree with that. Me Against the World came out around 95. Pac had got locked up, came back with All Eyes on Me. He was dissing Biggie. This, that. Pac couldn't lose 95, 96.
We knew Biggie and Pac was that shit.
Okay.
At that time. We know that.
All right.
So
then,
there's no room for Jay-Z in that time frame. All right, that's acceptable.
Okay, so now we're talking about 97, right?
Yeah.
So Big died March 9th, 97, right?
Okay.
So his album came out after he died. He was the biggest thing in hip hop that year.
Okay.
In 97 when he died.
Right.
So is it okay to say Big ran 97?
Well, it's okay to say it, but I think Mace album dropped around that time too.
Mace album
Harlem World.
Ooh, I want to say it wasn't 97.
All right.
I want to say it probably was. You might be right. I mean, we could look it up while we're talking at the same time too.
Yeah.
But maybe towards the end of that year, Mace album dropped. But at that time, okay, so Big or Mace that year.
Okay.
Is that okay to say? Big or Mace?
Big, Mace or the Locks. Bro, that's what I'm trying to say. There was always Mace album dropped in 97.
What year? What month?
October 28th, 1997.
Okay, so towards the end. All right.
Okay.
So you got to give Big that year for the most part.
All right.
Because those was the two biggest albums that dropped that year.
Okay.
What was Jay-Z doing 97? What kind of music? Like what album did Jay drop in 97?
I don't.
Because Volume 1 was trash, bro.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll give you that. Okay, Volume 1 was trash. Okay, go ahead.
When did Volume 1 come out?
I believe it was around that time. Yeah, around 97, 90. Because I think Volume 2 came out in 98. So.
Okay, so we can't give them 95, 96, or 97.
Yeah. Okay. My lifetime, Volume 1, 97.
Okay, 98, DMX.
DMX, Eminem. There was a lot of artists out.
The Eminem didn't come out until 99.
Okay, but there was a lot of artists out during that time frame.
I agree, but we talking about the niggas that was on top. The niggas that was just like, they was fucking popping.
All right.
I remember DMX dropped 2 albums that year. He dropped the
Right.
The first 2 albums, Blood of My Fresh of My Flesh and whatever. So DMX was the shit.
Listen, we don't got to argue all that. Let's just jump forward because I feel like those weren't the years that Jay-Z was becoming Jay-Z. I think like Hard Knock Life pretty much was when we was like, okay.
When did Hard Knock Life come out?
That's 98.
But DMX dropped in 98.
Okay, and then there's Jay-Z.
Yes, but Jay-Z wasn't on top of the game in 98. DMX was on top of the game in 98.
Are we saying that because that's when Jay-Z dropped? That's when the Annie song dropped. That's when Jay-Z was killing all the mixtapes and all that.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree that he was doing his thing regionally in New York.
All right.
Because to be honest with you, man, you talk to a lot of cats outside of New York. Remember, yes, I was born in Jersey, but I was raised down here in the South.
Okay. All right.
Right? So even 98 in the South down here, you probably talking about Cash Money.
All right.
Around that time. Okay. Or not even Cash Money. You're talking about No Limit around that time down here in the South.
Yeah, that's still again regional. Okay.
Yeah.
But we're saying ran rap.
Yes, entirely.
Ran rap.
Like couldn't lose 98.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Jay-Z could not lose after Hard Knock Life dropped.
Okay, so would you say that Jay-Z was more popular than DMX in 1998?
I think he was on par with DMX.
You think Jay-Z was just as popular as DMX in 98?
Yes.
I would have to disagree with that.
Okay, and that's okay.
But
that's okay. You can, but he was. To me, he definitely was. When that song Annie dropped and Jay-Z started doing some of the things he was doing, that song was bubbling. That song, you know what I'm saying? That was a hard album.
Okay.
All right. So we give all right. So we could maybe give him 98. Where do we go after that?
So hold on.
Okay.
Let's stick with 98 for a second.
All right.
So would you say that?
And wait, before we go forward, again, HOV, I got my own lane already. He ran rap, period. So this is just arguing semantics, but we could go ahead and continue.
All right. So Jay-Z in 98 dropped Volume 2. That was basically his most successful album.
Yeah.
Right? So you can say between Volume 2 and maybe Blueprint, even though we're not there yet.
Okay.
Volume 2, Blueprint, maybe Fade to Fade to Black?
Yeah.
Those is like his 3 most popping albums ever. Right? Okay. But definitely Volume 2 is what put Jay-Z on the map.
All right.
As a songwriter, as an artist, as this, as that, da-da-da. And then 98, it started making cats go back to 96 to check out Reasonable Doubt because they felt like Volume 2 was so dope. Are we in agreements there?
We agree with that.
All right. So remember 98 now, that's the time when niggas was still buying CDs and just coming up off, stop buying cassettes and shit, right?
Yeah.
So niggas had to actually go to the store to go and buy these fucking albums.
Right.
More people went to buy both of DMX's album than they did Jay-Z's album. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think Volume 2 might have sold like maybe 3 million, I don't think it sold more than 5. DMX first album sold I think 6 to 8, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And then also his second album, which dropped the same year, 8 months later, I think that one sold like 3 or something like that.
This nigga is definitely a Jay-Z hater. I'm finding out. Okay, go ahead. You're doing a lot of digging right now to prove an irrelevant fact. Or irrelevant statement.
I was definitely a Jay-Z hater at that time. I'm not a Jay-Z hater anymore.
All right.
To be honest with you,
we say Jay-Z is the king of rap right now. Would we say that?
Right now? No.
Yeah. So, I mean, overall. Overall, on the grand scheme of things. So, Jay-Z's not number 1 right now?
Hell no.
So, who is?
Kendrick.
Kendrick is... I'm talking about all catalogs combined right now.
Oh, he the GOAT right now.
Okay, so what are we arguing this for? He is the GOAT. Kendrick has a long way to go to even be on this man's level.
I agree with you 1,000%.
So if we're gonna say he never ran rap for all those years, how do you become the GOAT off of that?
With Jay-Z, it's more than just rap. It's a lot of business moves.
I'm not even talking about business. I'm not talking about financial. I'm talking about Beyonce. I'm talking about music quality, quality of album, and relevancy for that duration of time. Who has done that musically except for in a different genre?
In hip hop from 96 until now?
Nobody. Not even and LL Cool J has stayed around a long time, but he has not maintained the same relevancy as Jay-Z.
No.
So that's your own lane. We're not gonna argue about if you ran a year or a year or two or or if another artist dropped or He had a song. He was like, "Yo, standing ovation." Gave props to all them dudes that dropped. But yo, HOV, I got my own lane already. Like he don't need to be compared to none of these cats.
I feel what you're saying, and I see you caping for Jay-Z.
I'm caping for what's real, bro. I'm caping for what's real. The man's GOAT. I was a Jay-Z hater. I want to be one, but I can't.
You was a Jay-Z hater?
I was.
When? When was that?
I was a Jay-Z hater right around the whole Nas beef thing. Like I was rooting for Nas like all the way. Like you know what I'm saying? Even after that, I was like, man, but you know what I'm saying? After putting out album after album and you know what I'm saying, digging into the content that he digs into and you know what I'm saying, coming up with the flows that he comes up with and still I don't feel like he gives fillers. He's rapping. Yes. And I'm like, yo, I gotta give it to this man.
Yes. So okay, and I'm gonna make this argument and I'm gonna draw
the only year I probably give is the year Nelly dropped. Like Nelly killed everybody.
Okay. And then Eminem killed everybody also.
But Nelly would have killed Eminem too. Cause Nelly went diamond, bro, like 3 times diamond.
And basically they have that on here because Eminem was
even have Nelly on there. Nelly on there. Okay.
Yeah. Right. So what you talking about right now? And I know a lot of people that's listening to this.
They don't even have Jeezy, Rick Ross on that damn list. What kind of list is this?
But Jeezy and Rick Ross they wasn't never really running rap like that, bro.
Jeezy and Ross never ran it?
No.
Never?
No.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure about that.
I don't know, man.
I'm sure about that.
I don't know.
Man.
There's a lot of names that's missing off that list, man.
Well,
Ludacris.
Well,
is Luda even on that?
Luda ain't on there.
And
Ja Rule ain't on there.
Ja Rule ain't on there.
So what I'm saying,
this list sounds like somebody that's a Jay-Z hater trying to find an angle to kind of find something to shit on Jay-Z about.
I could probably agree with you on that one. But what I'm saying is, regardless of what this person said, who was on top at the time, if you go from 95 until now, 2017, can you really go back to any one specific year? Maybe Blueprint year, and if I'm not mistaken, Eminem had dropped either. Blueprint was what, 01?
Yeah.
So Eminem dropped Marshall Mathers LP that year. That was fucking 10 million sold. Or
Blueprint I think was
more.
Like 02. He came out with that Unplugged album around 01, and he also did
Okay, so remember the lines where Jay-Z
best of both. Oh, go ahead.
Remember the line, and those didn't sell well. You know what I mean? Those was dope albums. The first one
Blueprint
especially.
Was one. You're right.
So with that now, I just had a train of thought and I lost it.
You should, man. Just leave that shit there where it's at, bro. Don't find that shit back. Wherever that thought is, let that shit stay there, man.
So, but hold on. So
because all right, not to cut you off, but like I really can't say like somebody definitively other than Drake. I think Drake is the only one I've seen run shit for a while.
Lil Wayne too. He had a run.
Yeah, Wayne is on the list.
Wayne is on there from 07 to 11.
All right,
nigga, you listen, you think he pull that shit up in front of you?
Man, fuck that shit. I don't want that shit on nothing I got.
So you got 50 on there.
Yeah, 50.
You got Nelly and you got Eminem. So basically what I'm asking you,
50 did run it for a while.
Exactly. What I'm asking you is artist alone, just him being an artist alone.
Yeah.
Is there any year where you could, not saying that he rapped better than anybody or rap better than everybody or whatever the case is? I'm just saying, is there any one year where you could say, you know what, this was Jay-Z's year over everybody in rap?
Over everybody in rap, I would have to say, oh man.
And that's not taking away our love for Jay, because like I said, I didn't start fucking with Jay-Z until Volume 3. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I went back and I was just like, okay, I was hating.
All right, so who did they claim was running in 03? Nelly?
Yeah.
Okay. Nelly, 04?
04, they got 50.
50. Yeah.
So 03 to 05, they got 50. Then they got Kanye
Kanye.
in 06.
Kanye ran it over Jay-Z. Kanye was a slow burn, bro. Kanye definitely was a slow burn. So there's no way to say Kanye ran it because he was a slow burn. Like, I'm not saying Kanye College Dropout wasn't a classic album, but I don't feel like College Dropout took over that quickly. Like, I feel like
Kanye College Dropout came out 06?
Yeah, I believe so.
So what did Jay-Z drop in 06?
06 Kingdom Come. Oh shit, you. Damn. Yeah. Kingdom Come. I can't defend that joint right there.
All right.
Man, can't defend that joint right there.
So even if it's not Kanye,
all right,
06.
let's go to the Black Album then, because the Black Album, that to me was a classic. So
what year that came out?
The Black Album was 03.
03, so that was around 50 time.
The Black Album, then I would have to give him the Black Album then.
So you think that the Black Album?
Let me see. All right, so let's see. When did the Black Album drop? What time of the year?
I'm not sure.
Black Album.
I think it was probably mid to late September.
Yeah,
or something like
so
that.
November 14, 2003. Right.
Okay.
The Black Album. So that would take him over into 04 a bit, I guess. And who did they say ran it in 04? 50. So let's see here.
Because remember, 50 in 03 or whenever his album dropped, he came out with that. He came to Massacre the year right after. Then he came out with G Unit and this and that, and he was on every fucking feature. If you wanted a fucking hit, you got either on 50 joint or you put 50 on your joint.
I don't feel like 50 had a lot of features, man.
50 definitely had a lot of features, bro.
Okay, so hit me with a couple features he did. He had a feature with Snoop Dogg that was on his album. I remember. Who did 50 have features with, bruh?
I gotta look it up and see.
I don't feel like 50 had a bunch of features. I feel like 50 was rocking with G Unit more so than he was doing features. I don't remember 50 being feature heavy. So he wasn't the sought after guy because he, you know what I'm saying. So Get Rich or Die Trying dropped let me see here, February 2003. So I gotta give Get Rich 2003 to 50, but I can't give 04 to 50. 04 gotta go to Jay-Z.
When did Game album come out?
I don't know what the fuck.
Hate It or Love It. Yeah, that was one of his bigger features.
Yeah,
Hate It or Love It.
That was on the team. That's the team, though. That's what I'm trying to say. Like you say, sought after features. Like all the artists are looking towards this man to get themselves bubbling. That wasn't 50.
Okay, I mean, for those of y'all that's watching, you know, we're not gonna pause the podcast to see
what your comments are. Yeah.
We're not gonna pause the podcast and see what features that 50 Cent had and all of that shit. But I'm pretty sure that he was sought after at that time, where you could really come to the conclusion that 50 was running shit during that time.
This nigga just put the argument in your mouth. Like, I'm sure you're going to come to that conclusion. Like, no, 50 was not that sort of after.
He was on, what's this, 03? He was on the Obi Trice joint. I forgot what song that was.
I'm talking about off his camp. This is all people on his camp.
Obi Trice wasn't necessarily 50
That's
Cent.
Eminem, though.
True.
So that's his camp.
Who else we got?
He ain't got nobody. Anybody want to fucking rap with his ass. This nigga wasn't on shit.
This nigga ain't no 50, son.
I ain't no 50, but he wasn't on shit.
Lil' Kim Magic Stick.
That was on whose album was that on? That was on
Lil' Kim's album.
I think they did that. I think they doubled that song down.
What do you
mean? They
mean?
might have put that song on both fucking albums.
Did they?
I stopped listening to 50 after Get Rich or Die Trying. I didn't listen to Power of the Dollar. Those are my two favorite joints. After that, like Massacre and all that, they could have that.
Damn, son. What is it? I Whip Your Head, Boy. That was on the soundtrack. Get You Right.
Okay, so let's give him the one song, like Magic Stick. Let's give him that song.
But I mean, he was
he wasn't sought after as a featured artist.
Did he? Okay,
so you saying sought after? Let's say sales. All right.
Okay, so did he sell more than Jay-Z in
03, but not 04?
Nigga, fucking Get Rich or Die Trying went fucking 10 times platinum.
That's 03, my G.
Okay.
So 04,
when
we gotta
Massacre
give.
dropped, that shit went like 5 or 6 times platinum.
And I'm sure Jay-Z went platinum too. I don't have the
He ain't go 5 or 6.
we don't know.
We know that he
You
didn't
give
go.
him 55 or 6. We don't know. Where's the facts? You got that in front of you?
I can look it up.
So you just throwing out 5 or 10 time platinum and just saying that.
I remember this shit, man.
You remember nothing.
I ain't gotta
man.
go back and do research
Yes,
when I'm
you
a
do,
motherfucking
man.
hip hop encyclopedia, nigga.
All right, nigga. So why you can't give Jay-Z? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what he did, but it wasn't that. That's not a good answer.
Fuck Jay-Z. You wasn't doing shit, nigga.
Come on, man. Like, yo, Jay-Z ran rap, period. Like, it doesn't
right.
matter.
So without
He
going,
doesn't have to be compared to these other dudes, man. They wasn't on his level, man.
all right, without going through, like
Jay-Z
you wanna
said
say,
in that interview what he did with who's that white black dude he interviewed with when he's crossing his legs? He's like,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I focus on forever.
All right.
And he focused on forever, bro.
Jay-Z ain't never ran no year in rap. He might be the GOAT. I could rock with that. If you say Jay-Z is the greatest
if
MC
you are the
rapper
GOAT,
all
if
the
you
time.
are the GOAT,
Okay, so this was
then you ran every
this
thing.
This was the analogy that I was gonna go back to,
All
right?
right.
And like I said, a lot of people's gonna hate me for this shit.
Yeah.
If you look at LeBron's career, if you look at LeBron's career,
Yeah.
yes, with LeBron, you can look at him and say that, okay, definitely X, Y, and Z years, he was definitely the best player in the game or whatever. But from beginning to end, you could say, all right, he just stayed consistent the entire time. He ain't never fall off.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, if I think about his career, even Kingdom Come, people might consider that a fall off album or whatever.
We ain't gonna call it fall off. We say it's a miss, but not
Okay,
a fall
there you go.
off.
There
I
you
don't
go.
feel like Jay-Z ever fell off.
Okay,
he might
so-
have missed, but it wasn't a fall off.
I agree. So with that now, with LeBron, pretty much his entire career, he's been consistent. So when it comes down to the end of it,
When we talking
you
about
could-
consistent, he lost championships. So are we saying consistency is not winning?
and we'll call that a mishap and not a fall
okay,
off.
we're a miss. All right.
We call that a miss and not a fall off.
Right. Okay.
So at the end of his career, you can make the argument right now for LeBron to be GOAT.
Okay.
Same thing with Jay-Z. You can make the argument for him to be GOAT, but then you can go back and say, you know what? Back in such and such year, Shaq was better than LeBron. Back in this year, Westbrook was better than LeBron last year. Or, you know what I mean? That don't take away from his greatness. That don't take away from Jay-Z's greatness.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Let me
doesn't.
tell- yes, it
It
does.
don't
Let me
take
tell you
away
why. Let
from
me tell you
Jay-Z
why.
greatness.
Because-
All it's saying is that
It's not saying
this dude
why
might
are
have
you
been
saying
on
it, though?
top at the time, but Jay-Z was still great. So
Why? But why? Why would
Because-
somebody need to come up with that? Why is that a fact?
because
Why is that statement that somebody needs to make? Unless you are a Jay-Z hater.
you
You
don't
have
have
to
to
hate
be- you don't
Jay-Z
have
to
to
sit
be a
there
Jay-Z hater.
and consider something like this.
you don't have to be a
Yes,
Jay-Z
you
hater
do.
to do that, man.
You would have to be. Because this is an irrelevant point.
All right, let's move on.
Moving on.
Yo, before
y'all chime in, man.
We go put this out as one of our clips, so y'all can chime in and let's see what our audience have to say about that.
All right.
Eminem new album Revival. You an Eminem fan?
Yes, I am an Eminem fan
To a point.
to a point.
Okay.
To a point where I feel like Eminem has fallen off, although I'm still holding on to hope that, you know, this revival is a revival.
All right, so I guess now the whole track list is like a thing.
Yeah.
When did that become a thing? When did putting out a track list become a thing?
I don't know.
Not like a pinpoint. Yo, what year? You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know, but I do agree that the Jeezy track list looks sweet as fuck. So I would say I think track lists have always been a thing. I don't know when it was a thing to send it, put it out publicly, but I remember when you would go to the CDs, you know what I mean, to whatever music store or whatever you buy an album from, you flip that bad boy over and you would look at the track list.
Yeah.
And you would say, yo, who's on this? Oh yeah, I gotta hear this.
I don't think
even
that,
if it wasn't an artist you were that familiar with.
I don't think that it was a collective thing where people go to the store and you look purposely for what you said to see who's on whatever album. You know what I'm saying? I felt like if you know what I'm saying, you look at the track list or whatever, but I don't know when the feature became the thing. Like nowadays, it just seemed like a lot of people pick up albums and they just look at them like, okay, who's featured? Who's featured? Who's featured? If you fuck with Eminem, you go and you look at it.
But that's why the track list putting that out is different, because if you fuck with Eminem, it don't matter what the song's called. It could be called Blue, Purple, Orange, or whatever.
Yeah.
You're gonna cop it anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
So if there is a feature on something, then you would want to know who was on there. Because if you're just an Eminem fan, you're gonna buy an Eminem album anyways. You wouldn't care what the names of the songs are.
Yeah.
Nor do I care what any of the names of the songs are.
So do we agree that the whole purpose of putting out a track list is to highlight the features?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I could definitely agree with that. So I guess now going based on Eminem and his career and X, Y, and Z, looking at this whole revival album, looking at the track list, are you excited
Just
for this
soft
album?
and fluffy and goddamn butterflies.
Make you want to give that shit a hug.
That shit soft and a little bit.
Bring it on in.
Bring it on in, man. Rub your back.
So you got who you got on there? Fresher. He got Walk on Water as the first song.
And we heard that. And so it's like, oh man.
Damn. So then you got Ed Sheeran on there, Alicia Keys, whoever the ambassadors are, Skylar Grey, Kalani, and Pink.
Yeah, all these people are dope, but I'm not excited to hear none of these people with Eminem. And I may be wrong, these might be some dope songs, but I'm not excited. All these people are dope in their own right. I fucks with Pink.
Yeah.
I fuck with Alicia Keys. However, I'm not excited to hear what that sound like. Now, if Rihanna was on there, I might be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, they've done things together that are dope. You know what I'm saying? So I could still see that being another, you know what I'm saying, window pane or whatever the hell that song was called, you know?
Yeah.
I could see that being that, but I can't see Eminem and Pink being dope. I can't see Eminem and Alicia Keys being dope. And I hope I'm wrong, but I can't see it based, you know?
All right, so I guess we could both agree the track list, just going by this shit, it looks whack.
Yeah.
Bad
Soft.
Husband.
Oh, fluffy.
Got tragic
all that shit.
endings. Nowhere Fast. Need Me.
You should do a let me see the Marshall Mathers LP track list. Like that track list look hard at it. You ain't even got no features. Like, so here, listen to the names of those songs. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let me see.
I agree, man. Like, I don't know. Like we just said, man. I don't know when this whole releasing the track list thing became something where people, it's like, all right, you know, let me put this track list out. This track list gonna be dope, and this track list gonna make people want to go and check out this album. And it's like, dude, like, come on.
You
man.
got public service announcement.
Okay.
Kill You. Oh, now this is Marshall Mathers. Stan.
So, okay, we can go there.
Yeah, Paul. Who Knew It? You know what I'm saying? These are songs that you're like, yo, these no features, but I want to hear what this sounds like. You know what I mean? So with this one, even without the features, it just Better Husband, shit like that, like
Bad Husband,
like, yo,
remind me, River featuring Ed Sheeran. I got this new joint. It's called River featuring Ed Sheeran. You know, man, this shit is dope, bro.
Hey, yo, we gotta get into Ed Sheeran,
check
man.
this out.
What is it with Ed Sheeran, yo?
I don't know. I can't even. Is Ed Sheeran?
Like, I feel like people are.
Does he got that the reggae song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like people are caping for Ed Sheeran, and don't get me wrong, like the music is dope, but like,
who's your favorite artist of all the time? Regardless, who's your favorite artist
of all time?
Hip hop artists. Like, who is
favorite? Redman.
Okay, shit, me and you on the same page.
Yeah.
All right, so with Redman now, do you go looking for fucking who featured on the Redman album or
no? And that's the thing with Redman though. Like, if he was featured on something, I'll be more excited about it than I am for Eminem. Like, if I saw a Redman and Pink, I'm like, oh shit, Redman go clown on this one. Like, he's gonna kill this one.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like looking at the, you know what I'm saying? I guess I'm looking at based on the directions I've seen Eminem go in the past, and I'm hearing it in my head before I heard it. And I'm like, nah, B. Like, I don't want to hear this.
The only track, and I think everybody probably feel the same way about this. The only track I'm really looking forward to hearing on this album is Chloroseptic with Fresher.
Yeah.
And if y'all don't know who Fresher is, wait a minute. Wait a minute. My third leg got hang time. Gang signs. Like, I just want to hear what that pairing sounds like.
Yeah.
But so with this album, just to kind of speculate before it come out, do you think that it's going to be on par with, say, a 444?
I hope. I mean, I think I heard Joe Budden say a point that I'm like, yo, good point, and I hope that's what it is. When he was like, okay, maybe him putting out that song with Beyonce was kind of to really set up him killing the narrative of what people have of him. You see what I'm saying? So he put that vulnerable song out there, saying, you know, whatever, and then he just plans to go hard off the top after that to change the perspective of who people think it is. Because I watched the Mace interview. Did you watch the Mace interview with Angie Martinez?
I did.
Full of all of it or most of it?
All of it.
So watching that interview,
hour and a half of that shit.
What did you get from that interview when you watching it?
I got from that interview that Mace is trying to come back with some music. He's trying to find a way to come back, and he don't really want to answer questions about how he's coming back to the music business.
Right. And two, I got that he is trying to kill off the narrative of being a pastor rapper.
Yes.
He's trying to kill off that.
Yes.
Because he realized if I don't kill this, I can't move forward.
100%.
Because people are always going to hold this on me.
And people going to hold it on to you regardless. But go ahead.
But, you know what I'm saying, he's attempting to kill that off. You know what I'm saying, by looping around, cutting off Angie and answering, you know what I'm saying, trying to dictate how the conversation is going as much as he can, because he wants to sell you this narrative that, you know what,
he's still Murder Mace.
I'm still Murder Mace, and I am not. You don't judge me for being a pastor. I could be both of them at the same time.
I was listening to that.
All of them, we could both coexist in the same body. Are you a pastor? No, I'm Mason Betha. Like, nah, shut the fuck up. And but at the same time, I understand that's something that people can and try to attempt to do. They try to kill off this persona, you know what I'm saying, that the public has of him. And I feel like, Eminem can attempt to do that. He could attempt to do that by, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what, I'm putting all this out there, and now I'm gonna.
All right, so I don't remember the exact bars, but did you listen to Walk on Water all the way to the end?
Yo, it was so bad I couldn't. I mean, I listened to it to the end, but I can't remember all of it.
All right, so at the very end of that song, basically, like, the song he was going through his flaws and this, that, and, you know, the expectations that people have of him and all kind of shit. At the end of it, I can't quote exactly what he said, but at the end of it, he was just basically like, man, fuck all that shit I just said. I'm still Eminem. Like, I'm still, you know what I mean? Like, I might be feeling this way, or I just spit my feelings to y'all and all of that. But at the end of the day, I'm still Eminem. I'm still a GOAT or whatever. You know, that's basically what he was saying, like the last lines on that song. So, like, I guess Joe Budden was saying, he probably did that to kind of, all right, man, let me get this shit out the way, and then let me go back to my usual.
Right. Let me address this real quick, and then I'll go back to my.
But I mean, I've been an Eminem fan, and I probably have in my collection that I actually bought like 4 Eminem albums. So I bought the first album, the Marshall Mathers album, the Curtain Call or whatever you want to call that album. I know Curtain Call is probably the greatest hits or whatever, but the Eminem Show and I think Encore. I think I actually bought all of those albums. So, and then most of those I enjoyed, but it was a point, I can't remember the exact point, but it was a point with Eminem, dude, where he was just kind of like, yo, man, you start thinking to yourself like, yo, why have I been listening to this dude for all of these years? Like, why am I?
I think it was a point where he took a little break, and that little break killed him, man. I think that's what it was. Like, he came back, and the game kind of changed. You know what I'm saying? like that's when I think like around 06, like when you know Kanye's and everybody else started breaking out, Lil Wayne's and all this.
Yeah.
And I don't think like I think he felt like there wasn't the air for what he had to come out with. Like he didn't feel like. And which he should have stayed, like, that's what Jay-Z did. Like, Jay-Z kind of reinvented himself every time. Like, he changes up his flows, you know what I'm saying? Changes up his ad-libs. He changes up his timing. And I think Eminem, instead of trying to do that, he tried to go harder, like, rapidy harder. Like, I'm going to keep rapping. This is why I rap. Syllables on top of syllables.
Throwing something at the wall and waiting for the sticks.
Yeah. And this, you know what I'm saying? Think that if you say it harder and faster, you know what I'm
make
saying?
it better.
He make it better, and it was not going. And then he got stuck in that style. He got stuck in that style. To me, that's what it is. I don't give a fuck what you saying. If you're saying it 100 miles an hour, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
I do not want to have to slow my brain down to try to catch what the fuck you're saying.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not, and I would do that if something could catch me, you know, sonically, like, I'm bopping. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you rapping and I'm bopping. And then maybe later on I could try to catch what you're saying, but I'm not bopping to Eminem, so why am I going back to even try to catch these bars? Like, this shit ain't that hard anyways. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel you, man. So at the end of the day, man, I guess I ain't really looking for. I'm a download it when it come out and check it out to see how it is.
I'm rooting for it. I'm damn sure rooting for it.
My expectations is really low for this project, and that's even without even.
So when do we kill
trailers.
off when do we kill him off? When do we say, yo, all right, you done?
I don't know. I don't know if there's a specific time. I guess let's go back to Jay-Z. With Jay-Z, this 444 album, it was dope. But like after the first 2 weeks, I ain't listening to that shit.
Yeah,
no more.
but that's what I felt like about it. Like it was more like a commercial than it was an album. Like it was like, all right, here goes this infomercial about Jay-Z. Wait for the album. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not mad at it, even though I will not revisit that album ever again. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah,
I don't count that as a L. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing though. It was super dope.
Yeah, I know.
It just didn't have replay value.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I agree with that. 1,000%. So, but what I'm saying is like, when do we say like these people that we're inspired by, or you know what I'm saying, we championed back in the day? When do we say like, look, man, you just hang it up, bro?
I think after they dropped 2 duds in a row.
But he has done that though.
Eminem, you think he dropped 2 duds in a row?
I think he definitely dropped 2 duds in a row.
What what is it? Marshall Mathers LP 2.
Yeah.
And what Recovery?
Recovery, yes, definitely was 2 duds in a row.
So yeah,
you can't. This gotta be it. This gotta
stop it, B.
If this one don't hit, then yo, cut it out.
There's gonna be 3 duds in a row.
Yeah, man, just go touring off Slim Shady LP and all that, man.
Become a legacy act, bro.
Exactly. I want to see you on some sitcoms or some shit. I don't know. Give the mic to Haley. I don't know.
Oh shit!
Way before my baby daughter Haley, I was Ras Daily by this kid named Angela Bailey.
All right, so sticking with Detroit MCs, Big Sean got clowned this weekend on Twitter, dude.
Okay, so you got clown. Like I didn't listen to the album, but I'm seeing these reaction to a line that he said about Rosa Parks.
Yeah.
Did you hear the album? Did you hear that song?
I heard the album. I was looking for the song, but I didn't really, or maybe I might have heard the song and didn't really. Cause now with an album, dude, you got to really sit with it and listen to it and listen to it. You know what I mean? So I'm not one of them cats that's just gonna come out and whatever. Yeah. But
so let's just address this line.
Let's address this line.
Okay, spit the line for them, real quick.
The line said, I had a dream I rode with Rosa Parks in the back of the back. And we was blowing a blunt and she was packing a strap. Like, damn, it do feel good to be black in the back. What?
Yes.
I had a dream I rode with Rosa Parks
Break it down
in
again.
the back of the back, the back of the Maybach.
Right.
And we was blowing a blunt.
Yeah.
And she was packing a strap. Rosa Parks was strapped up. She had
the gat.
Yeah.
She rolling a blunt with the nigga.
Like, damn, it feel good to be black in the back.
I think that was dope. I thought that was dope, bro. I thought that was dope as fuck. Yo, shout out Big Sean. I don't know what the fuck the internet talking about, fam. I don't know. That shit dope as shit. That shit dope, nigga. I don't know what the fuck these niggas talking about, Big Sean. I don't get it. I don't get it. That joint hitting.
All right,
And I ain't even much hear the song. But that's dope.
So, what do you think he meant by? Because remember this Big Sean, so he spit his lines a little bit different.
Right. That's
so what do you think? Like, besides, okay, all right, you think it's dope. Like, what do you think about these bars specifically? What was he trying to say?
I think he was trying to say I think he was trying to elevate black people in a sense. Mm-hmm. Like, I think he was trying to take a negative situation that we went through.
So instead of in the back of the bus, he's in the back of the Maybach.
So he's putting Rosa Parks in a better situation than she was.
Okay.
He was in.
Okay.
And he's putting her in an empowered situation by saying she had the strap with her. And yo, we living good in the back of a Maybach. We chilling. We've elevated. This is black people in power. That's why I thought that shit was hard, bruh.
All right.
So I don't understand why people clowning that. That shit is hard.
I guess you know what, when I first read this, I fell to what they call it, like a group think, or you know, like when somebody clowning a nigga with the shoes. He was like, "Yo, man, the nigga shoes might not even really be that whack."
Yeah. But you just
because
went with
everybody else clowning them, I'm a clown them too.
I'm a clown too. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think I kind of fell for that when I first looked at this article, and I was just like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Yeah, why is everybody clowning this?
Like, yo, what is this? Like, what is this nigga talking about? Like, why?
Why
would he say that about Rose? But the thing is, I think that the thing is that it's because it's Rosa Parks,
and I get that, but it's kind of like we don't want to vision ourselves as victims. So he took it and said, "I had a dream that we weren't a victim, and we were." You see what I'm saying?
What that made me do is when I listened to the project, one, I was listening for this line.
Yeah.
And it's on a song. They named the song on here. The song is called Who's Stopping Me? All right. So it made me, when I was listening to the project, I was listening for how he act. And right now, Big Sean lyrically is probably one of my favorite rappers right now.
Right. Yeah.
I would put him probably top 5 right now. Lyricists. Yeah. Not necessarily songs, but lyricists right now. And it started making me listen to this project with a harsher ear. Yeah. So he got a song on this album with Cash Doll. Yeah. It's like one of them songs, one of them super duper explicit songs where they talking about fucking each other or whatever. And basically, on the first verse of the song, he says something to the effect of, "Your pussy's so good, it make me not want to fuck you in the ass." Ayo, all right, yo, nigga, that's kind of lit too, though. Like, that's kind of lit too, bruh. Like, killer. Yo, I get you. That's kind of lit though. I ain't gonna lie. The song, like, all right. It made me think. I was just like, but you gotta remember, some of these dudes is on different levels than we is on. You feel me? Like I'm pretty sure like this nigga get how he wanted at any time, right? I agree. So now he's like, man, look, I agree. It made me never even want to do that shit. But when I listened to that, I was just like, yo, so do you fuck a chick in the ass because the pussy is trash, or do you just fuck in the ass because you want to fuck her in the ass? I think he just fuck. Let me not assume what a nigga want to do with his dick. Let me even go answer that question. And moving on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just kind of confused. And it was a couple other lines that I can't. It's not coming to me right now. But I was listening to it and I was just like, why would you say that, bro? I hear you, bro. Man. Niggas say a lot. Yo, some shit like motherfuckers say, you like it go. He like, why? Like, I heard a nigga. I'm not even sure. I might look it up after this. But a nigga say, yo, man, what he say? Yo, when he's like, when I'm sober, I don't really know who I am. I'm like, God damn, nigga, you must be high all the time. Like, how much drugs do you take
to when you're sober, you don't know who the fuck you are.
You know what the funny
It's like
thing-
you David Banner and Bruce and fucking the Hulk at the same, different times. When you get on them pills and wherever the fuck else, you the Hulk.
Funny thing is that I know people like that, right?
Yeah.
You ever know somebody where when they high, you be like, yo, that's homie.
That's
right
my
there.
nigga right there.
But when they
not-
sober, you be like,
I don't know this nigga.
who the fuck is this dude?
yeah. It's sad. It's sad and cool at the same time.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying like these niggas, they be on some other shit, bro. They be on some other shit.
I agree, man. But
And we ain't mad. I'm not mad at Sean for that line, man. Shout out to Sean for that line.
But like I said, I didn't.
The
really,
Rosa Parks line and all the shit.
I can't really deep dive into this line, and then some of the reactions that they said on Twitter was like, y'all niggas trying to clown Big Sean for what he said, but then bop to a song where a nigga say Gucci Gang 52 times. On the
Right.
song.
So how could you do something like that? Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
And the line, like I said, man, if you really break it down, I feel like that's what the line represents. So I think it was dope.
And getting off that for a second, is Gucci Gang the new song? Is that the new?
And y'all giving
standard-
Gucci Gang free publicity right now with all this talking about it.
Is Gucci Gang the new standard for whackness?
No, because
it always-
just like Jordan Lucas said, like he's like, yo, I could say this dude is trash or whatever, or you know what I'm saying, what little pump, I turn his thing to a pocket chain.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you kind of acknowledging that is a hot song.
Exactly. But what the thing is that every year or every time a new hot song comes out that a lot of people don't agree with, or a lot of people agree like, yo, this is not, there's nothing technical about this joint, it's nothing blah 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 blah. We come up with all these reasons. It seems
Like
like
we killed what's his name, Trinidad James.
yes. That song was the standard for whackness when it came out, even though
It was hot.
it was hot. I feel like
I don't
Gucci
think
Gang.
this is bigger than Trinidad James was though. They said it.
It's not
It's
because
not, yeah.
because it didn't make the impact that I think Trinidad James song had, especially with the video,
Yeah.
all gold, everything. But I feel like this song is the new standard song for whackness, bro.
I could be.
Because if you think about it, if you listen to the song, I believe it got one verse,
Yeah.
and then you got the hook 50 million times on there. So this song is the new standard, the new song.
I mean, if they put out anything Sauce Remix God put out, like it sound like this. This nigga just hit
No,
a-
but the beat is hard.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like he could have put out like the Reading Rainbow joint, and it could have done this type of shit that Gucci Gang is doing, because it's just that beat that go hard, and you know something just
So
get
you- so you
looped
never-
over and repeated again 1,000 times.
I'm standing by that statement though, man. I feel like every
Standard for whackness.
yeah every couple of years you have Gucci Gang, you had Trinidad James, you have what Lil Yachty song was that everybody hated?
Oh yeah, whatever. The broccoli joint. Oh yeah,
one night.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
every you know what I'm saying, and that song was big as fuck.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
But because it's so big and so garbage at the same time, it's just like
it's like
yo,
I don't want to think that hard. Just entertain me.
for real. So fucking Lil Peep Def, his not that we're gonna talk about him, but they said we are gonna talk about him, but just for a second.
Yeah.
He died of a toxic fentanyl Xanax overdose.
But they said they found weed. They found all kind of other stuff in this system. I'm on everything. I'm on everything. That boy was on everything, bro. That boy was on everything.
I'm not laughing at his death.
I'm
just
not laughing at his
fact
death
that he was
either.
on
And then his
everything.
brother gonna come out like, yo, I promise you this was not suicide. It was an accident. Let's call it an accident real fast. What is an accident?
I didn't mean to kill myself on. I didn't think I was gonna die from taking all these drugs at the same time. I was just trying to have fun.
And that's
It's
deemed
accident.
as an accident?
It's an accident.
So Like, yo, I seen dudes get their arm bit
I
off.
was driving down the road at 100 miles per hour.
I know people that went out
lose control
to
of
the
the car.
Everglades and talking about like they dared each other to see who could get closer to the alligator, and they put a chicken in their hand and they went out there and try to get.
That's just dumb. That ain't no
and
accident.
Dude got his arm bit off by an alligator. Now, how do you go on for the rest of your life explaining the story that you got your hand bit off in that fashion? However,
that story got to start off with, "I was a dummy."
Okay, so is it an accident to die in this fashion?
Yes. He was.
Let's read off the list of stuff that he was on, bro.
Let's get off that for a second.
Okay.
Think about it like this.
Okay.
We go to a party. Me and you go to a party. Me and you, we drink. Right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You have a little bit too much to drink.
Okay.
You could die of alcohol poisoning. That can happen. You could die from alcohol poisoning.
That can happen. That does happen. It can happen.
Same shit.
Same shit.
Even though it's
you
just
want
mixed, it's
everything. So there's no more. There's no even more biological chemicals left in you.
That shit just took over his whole body.
Yo, you could have glowed in the dark, fam.
Think about it like this: how many times before that was he on everything and woke up?
And he wasn't even
morning?
on no alcohol. So they in his urine they found mad drugs in it, cocaine, fentanyl, Xans, weed.
Yeah.
Yo, there's nothing but
that
chemically enhanced shit. How do you not know you are running the risk of dying off of all this?
And they could piss in a bowl and get a dog eye.
For real. Like, yo, you should be pissing chalk with all that shit in your fucking system.
So, but what I'm saying though, with that though, even though it's in your system, it don't necessarily got to be in your system at the same time. So that don't necessarily mean that he smoked a blunt, popped a Xan, sniffed some coke, and it don't necessarily mean he did that all in the same night. It's just saying that all of this was in his system. So he might have been only on one drug or two drugs that same night. So basically, what I'm saying is that okay, if tonight a nigga fucking drink and get alcohol poisoning, and they test my shit and they say, oh, the nigga had weed and he had cocaine in his system.
So it was an accident.
Yeah, it was an accident, man.
I ain't mean to kill myself by something that everybody warned me could kill me.
Nah.
I ain't mean to do that.
Nah.
All right.
But, you know,
Okay.
it is what it is. And I mean,
R.I.P. Lil Peep.
R.I.P. It is what it is. Man.
R.I.P. Lil Peep. And you know what, man? Look, here's the thing. I don't like to do, and I don't mean to come off insensitive. People, you know what I mean? Don't judge me, or do if you want to. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, I don't want to give somebody any kind of ammunition to go on doing something like this. To go on taking drugs. Like, we don't want to find excuses for them. I just want to find a reason to say you're a fucking idiot.
I don't want to go that far.
Oh, you don't?
Everybody, live your life, bro. Live your life.
Deal with life, motherfucker.
But
it's hard. It's hard as shit, I know, but deal with it, man.
Okay, but
stop hiding behind all this stuff. Behind chemicals and all. Deal with your life, man.
I say live your life. You say deal with your life.
I say deal with your life.
If you live your life to the fullest and you end
what's the fullest, bro? Drugs?
For you.
For you.
Whatever the fullest is for you. I can't explain what the fullest is. For me, the fullest is making sure my kids, you know what I mean?
Right.
Successful and grow up to be productive members. You know what I mean? That's my fullest.
All right, so if that's the case, then why are we talking about this dude then?
Because that's moving on to another subject that I wanted to bring
Even
up.
while we talk about that subject? That's somebody else's fullest? You want to talk about it?
Nah.
All right, let's talk about it.
They say cocaine deaths among blacks is on par with opioid deaths among whites.
Yeah,
the study
to the fullest out here.
So black niggas
is living to the fullest.
Is out here dying.
They're not dying, bro. They living it to the fullest, to the max, push it to the limit. Fuck you talking about? They ain't dying.
Overdosing, man.
They ain't overdosing, nigga.
You know what?
They pushing it to the max.
Hold on.
They living it to the fullest, bro.
When we was talking about this shit a couple episodes ago. We was talking about the whole opioid epidemic or whatever.
Yeah.
And you had brought up a term. And
Yeah.
the term that you had brought up was ego death,
Yeah.
right? And I was watching something on Vice recently
Yeah.
where this dude on there, he, I don't know how the hell people find this shit, but basically, they get toads. Toads.
And cookies and
Yeah, I was about to make
Yeah.
a toad sound, but I don't know how to
Yeah.
make one.
Yeah.
So they get toads
yeah.
and they milk them. So they squeeze the motherfuckers until the toxins come out.
Oh, okay.
And it's a specific toad. I forgot exactly what state it's in. I think it's Arizona or some shit like that. Specific toad. And then they use that and they create a powder from it and they smoke that shit.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's a specific community somewhere in the Midwest. I want to say it's Arizona. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But they do that and get super duper high off this fucking toad venom.
Yeah.
And they brought up the term ego death.
Oh shit.
What does ego death mean, dude?
Ego death mean it's like you fall under regret.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel at the lowest point about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you really start contemplating your life and your existence in this world, and you fall onto a wave of like where you feel like you're shit. You ain't shit for who you are.
Okay, so knowing you, I would assume that you have never experienced ego.
Absolutely not.
My question with watching this shit and then looking at all of this people dying from overdose is that a good thing, bro?
Bro, I don't know, man.
Like, is that like, yo, like I'm sitting here talking to you like, yo, nigga, ego death. I gotta experience that.
Yeah, like I really,
Is that what people think?
I don't know how to answer that, though. I really don't, man. I really do not know how to answer that. I just say like, I don't know what makes somebody wake up and say, look, I want to do this or want to try that. You know what I mean? It's just certain things like you should just know, like, yo, look, this could end up bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could have a fucking hell of a good time, or I might just picked up my death. Like, what kind of 50-50 is that? Like, who goes with them odds? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, just leave it alone, man. Like, leave it alone. You making these drug companies and all these, you know what I'm saying, doctors that dropped out of fucking college that decided to go work as a pharmacist and, you know what I mean, enhance different chemicals and play with different formulas and, you know, find a way to get you high or get you to feel nothing or numb you or whatever. And you making them rich.
Yeah,
at the cost of what, man? Like, come on, man. Like, what? I mean, like, for me, like, and just like you said, like, you're thinking about your family, whatever. And I'm thinking about the future. Like, my goal is always in the future. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about the blank canvas that's ahead of me.
And for you to think about the future, you got to think about actually getting there.
Right, exactly. So I'm thinking about, so it's like, how do you just decide to pick up something that pretty much guarantees you're not going to have one?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of wanted to dive into this a little bit, but I'm looking at it.
And the fact, I know we want to talk about why is black people not up on par with, but even reading the article, I think it was kind of misinforming because it kind of said that Latinos and blacks kind of equal up to whites, is what I was reading.
So collectively,
it wasn't just all blacks. It was people of color is on par with white people dying of opioid addiction.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the gist of this whole article is everybody do drugs. It's no white drug.
Yeah, no.
Well, there is white drugs.
Yeah, it is.
White folks is out here dying over opioid.
Yeah,
but at the end of the day, man, a lot of people who sit back, it's a lot of people that sit there with their fucking legs crossed, like Jay-Z leg was crossed.
Yeah.
And they look at these articles and they look down upon people that's struggling and they do this and they do that and they, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They oh, you know, you niggers are doing this and niggers do that, and you know, white people are supreme, and you know, and vice versa. You got people. Everybody do drugs. Some people die from them shits, man. It is what it is, man.
Hey, drugs. Listen, that's the thing. Like, drugs ain't gonna stop being out there. You know what I mean? Everybody gonna synthesize and make new shit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be new and more available, readily available shit.
Yeah.
It's just, you just gotta decide what, like we said, man. Do you want a future or not?
Exactly. Yeah. August Ames, porn star.
Yeah.
Recently, I guess we speculate that she committed suicide. Did you had watched that video, right?
Yeah.
How we feel about that? I mean, we spoke about suicide before. Do we feel any different because this is a porn star? Do we feel like she was bullied?
I mean, yeah, it's unfortunate she died. R.I.P. to her.
Yeah.
If it was by suicide, I feel terribly sorry that she felt that she had to take her life to prove whatever point it was. But let's talk about the reason why people are speculating that she killed herself.
Go ahead.
So she was being bullied on the internet because she turned down an offer to have sex with a gentleman on camera as a porn star. She's a porn star that is known for having sex with men. So he has sex on camera with men, and now he there was an opportunity for them to film a shot, and she said, "No, I do not want to have sex with her because of the diseases that
stigma,
yeah, that comes with that." So, is she wrong for that?
I don't believe so. And
if as a porn star, even though you're a porn star, can you still not have standards?
Yeah, you can.
It's her pussy.
Yeah,
she could do what she want with it, right?
Yeah.
So why are people trying to force her into doing something she obviously doesn't want to do?
Because this is 2017.
Didn't she just get raped by America?
Because this is 2017.
Yeah.
And that automatically makes you homophobic. That's basically what it is.
So, okay. So it's not rape or it's not, wrong until you offend homosexual people.
Pretty much.
Wow.
Pretty much. And that's what America is showing us, dude. It's showing us that you can't have thoughts for yourself. You can't look at your own morals. You can't come to your own conclusions on shit. You just have to be accepting. So if
when it
you
comes
accept
to homosexuality,
yes. So if you accept penis, you got to accept all penis. And that's what.
Yeah. If she said she wouldn't want to have sex with a black man, nobody would be talking shit. But she said she didn't want to have sex with a homosexual man.
Yeah. Yep.
That's where.
That's where it all started.
They all drew the line there.
Yep.
People felt like they needed to chime in and speak to a porn star
about who she decides to have sex with. Imagine that though, dude. What kind of world, what kind of country do we live in where this is the case? Like y'all basically, we don't know what happened to her. But y'all, and unless more reports have came out since me and you actually corresponded on this, but that's the country that we live in, dude, where y'all basically caused this chick to commit suicide because she said that she wouldn't have sex with a bisexual or gay man.
Wow. What really is this country coming to?
That's crazy, dude.
That's wild.
Hey man, R.I.P. to August. I rock with her last Twitter post though.
Yeah, what was it?
Fuck y'all.
Yeah. She said fuck y'all.
I respect it, man.
So let's get some jokes off. Let's get some jokes off. We can. All right. Too soon. It's like if porn came up with her, like, could you watch it?
To be honest with you, I didn't know who the hell she was.
I didn't know who she was, but now that you know who she is, right?
I looked up.
Could you watch a porn?
I did.
watched it, right?
I mean, do we?
We know
Come
what.
on, man.
Come on, you know,
Do we
watch
actually
it,
watch?
Yeah, that's what I mean. And did
Yeah.
you actually watch?
I mean, I skipped through, and you know what I mean.
But could you watch, knowing that she dead?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Why
right,
not,
cool.
man?
All right.
You know, I ain't never gonna see none of these bitches in real life.
Yeah, but you know she's dead.
Don't give a fuck. Hey, man, is that pussy wet on camera or not?
Yeah, all right, true. She got that thing right or not?
You know, is she making it do what it do or no? You know what I'm saying? So hey, I can watch it. You know, shit, you send me a clip, be like, hey, nigga, check this shit out. All right.
You know what she
check
did,
it out.
right? Oh, nigga, what the fuck?
That pussy was wet though, bro. That was fat. It is what it is. Michael Slager, the dude that was who killed Walter Scott. For those who don't know,
We need a round of applause button on this one right here, man. Wish we had one. Insert one, man. Let's clap it up for that, man. Go ahead, finish the statement, man.
So Michael Slager, the dude that killed Walter Scott. Walter Scott was the dude y'all saw in the video in like a little field. He was running away, and Slager shot dude in the back however many times, and then took like a taser or whatever it is and threw it next to him to make it seem like whatever the case is. So this dude, well, he had a mistrial the first time.
Yeah.
And then I guess recently he was found guilty, and he was also sentenced to 19 to 24 years in prison.
That's not good enough, but you know what I mean. It's still
It's a victory.
it's a stepping stone towards
So
a better world.
So basically, what this shows me, right, is that if you're gonna die by a cop,
Make sure you get it on camera.
no, make sure you get shot in the back running away
Oh man,
for America to convict you. Because and then he had a mistrial the first time, so he had to go through 2 trials. America, y'all had to send this dude to 2 fucking trials to convict him and send him to jail. And then I assume, I didn't really check out the entire article or whatever, I assume it wasn't first degree murder that he was charged, that he got found guilty on. It was probably second degree murder or something like that. But yeah, you got to get shot in the back running away on camera to send a police officer to prison and these here.
I really wish we could have stayed positive, but I mean, the truth of the matter is, Dub is extremely right, and I'm pretty sure the rest of these police officers is saying the same sentiments that he's saying. Like, at least we, you know what I'm saying, let's just not shoot these niggas in the back, then. You know what I mean? And we get off, but you know, I mean, it is a win nonetheless. It is a win, and you know, we need a clean conviction, to Dove's point, to really send a message to the rest of these police officers, like, you know, all lives all matter, especially black lives matter. But you know what I'm saying, we need to really send that message out there. And I feel like until they feel like black lives matter by convicting officers for doing things like that, then you know there is still an opportunity for me or any of your loved ones, anybody that's close to you that is black, to get pulled over for any reason, come across an officer that's just not having a good day, and become a victim of.
It sucks, man.
Off of you know, I mean, bro, one of the topics we're gonna talk about, right? What's this gentleman that got shot recently? What's his
Daniel Shaver.
Daniel Shaver, right?
You watched the video?
I watched the video.
Okay.
Right. I watched the video, and bro,
White America.
White America. I
don't know how much of White America watch Bootleg Cable Podcast.
Yeah.
But if you watch Bootleg Cable Podcast, remember this motherfucking name.
Yeah.
Daniel Shaver.
Daniel Shaver. And I'm watching that, man, and I'm like, yo, this is they people. This is the white young man with a white young lady. And this is what
Was that a lady on the left?
Yeah.
The
was a
first
female.
person that exited the hotel was a
Yeah.
female?
Yes.
She was kind of tall.
Nigga, she was wearing high heels, I guess, bro. It was a female, though.
Oh, okay, I didn't really notice that too much, but go ahead.
So this was a young lady, you know what I'm saying, coming out of the hotel, and this is what happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, yo, pull the video up, man. We gotta do like a reaction to it.
Okay.
We gotta post it out there like a reaction.
Okay.
Pull it up, bro. But this is what happened to a white young man. Now imagine what happens to black people. You know what I'm saying?
So for those that got the audio who checking us out on SoundCloud, y'all just gonna be hearing the audio. Well, we'll talk a little bit through it.
Yeah, check out the YouTube clip.
Stop right there! Stop! Stop! Get on the ground, both of you!
Now, as
Lay
I'm
down
watching
on
this
the ground!
before
Lay down on the ground!
sorry, before I even realized, you didn't have to tell me what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
By this officer's tone, demeanor,
Mm-hmm.
I could tell something bad was gonna happen. You didn't have to give me a headline.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
This is gearing up to be a bad situation.
Definitely, man.
Now, it's hard to take away. I mean, yeah, I don't like to see this happening to nobody, period.
So we got to talk about why they're here in the first place. So
Okay.
they're here serving a warrant for somebody pointing a gun out of a window of a hotel or something like that.
Okay.
So that's just why it's why the police is here. We can't really see from the vantage point, but this dude is dressed in like SWAT gear or some shit like that. So
Now, I would have to assume that the officer that's doing the talking,
yeah,
he's the one that's in charge.
I assume that.
And he's speaking as if he's giving a clinic to the rest of the officers that's with him.
Yeah,
Because he is trying to be specific, detailed, and like, yo, who the fuck knows what to do in this scenario?
Mm-hmm.
This is high caliber weapons pointed at me, and you're giving me mad fucking directions and telling me I'm gonna die if I fuck one up.
yeah, yeah.
Are you both drunk? Are you both drunk?
If I fuck one up, I'm gonna die?
So you're not going to have any problems. You're not going to have any problems understanding anything that I tell you, right? Great.
How many years was this motherfucker on the force?
No, you're not going to do anything to come towards us. No, you're not going to do anything to come towards us. Young man, you are not to move. You're to put your eyes down. Put your eyes down. You're to look down the carpet. You're to keep your fingers interlaced behind your head. You're to keep your feet crossed. If you move, we're going to consider that a threat. And we are going to deal with it, and you may not survive it. Do you understand? Young lady, shut up and listen. Young lady,
Wow.
shut
Wow.
up and listen. Right? You are to keep your feet crossed. You are to keep your feet crossed. Take both of your hands. Put them flat in front of you. You are to push yourself up to a kneeling position. Kneeling position. Kneeling position. Put both your hands in the air. Put both your hands in the air. Okay? Crawl towards us. Okay? Crawl towards us.
Crawl on your knees towards
Towards
us.
Stop. Stop.
So at this point, the female gets arrested.
No, Rich, pull
Pull,
this
Rich.
way. No, Rich, pull
Pull.
them.
I look like he's talking to his fellow officers and shit.
Let me know when you're clear.
So now this is where the dickhead shit start.
Now, it started before that.
No, but this is where it really starts.
It really started before that, but yeah.
So now the young
You're done with that leg.
Daniel is on the ground by
You're done with that
himself.
labor flat. Okay, I need one more cuff rope. Okay, I need one more cuff rope. Okay. The deal we're gonna do almost like we did before. Okay, young man, listen to my instructions. And do not make a mistake. You are to keep your legs crossed. Do you understand me? You are to put both of your hands
You know what I hear when I hear all this?
down, straight
I
out
wanna
in
shoot
front
you.
of you. Push yourself up to a
Oh,
kneeling
hell yeah.
position. Push yourself up to a kneeling position. I said, keep your legs crossed.
Let's pause right here for a second.
Yeah.
So he yelled at him. He said, "Keep your legs crossed." And mind you,
Man,
the vantage point that we having,
Yeah.
if this camera angle is aligned with his eyes, can you see if his legs were crossed or not at this point?
Wouldn't you give somebody the benefit of the doubt if they're getting up off the floor to get onto their knees from laying on the floor, that their legs were going to come uncrossed? Why do you need to? Why are you so focused on those small little details?
Right.
Like he's feeling disrespected by every action that this young man is doing.
Oh yeah, and
outside of his direction,
and
it's a level of disrespect.
The
that he's feeling.
The sad part about this is that it's gonna be a whole bunch of people that watch this.
Yeah,
just follow directions. Before we go on,
until their friends, loved ones is in that scenario.
Not even their friends, loved ones. Before we go on,
yeah,
I want you to just think about this for a second. I don't know if this dude was guilty or innocent or whatever.
Yeah.
You have motherfuckers dressed in SWAT gear, guns pointed at you.
Yeah.
I feel he's making these directions a little bit too intricate for motherfuckers to understand.
Right. Exactly.
Dude, lay down on the ground, stay there.
And you're threatening my life in the process.
To make this easier, lay down on the ground, stay there.
Yeah.
All right. Get on your knees, just keep your hands where I could see them.
He's given the opportunity to fuck up.
Exactly. Like, okay, so this is the part. Just listen to the instructions for y'all fucking cop saving motherfuckers that's gonna watch this shit. Just listen to the instructions that he giving them right now.
I didn't
You
say
can't
this in
prove that to them,
conversation.
man.
Put your hand! Hands up in the air! You do that again, we're shooting you. Do you understand? Please do not shoot me. Then listen to my instructions. I'm trying to do what you Don't talk! Listen! Hands straight up in the air. Do not put your hands down for any reason. You think you're going to fall, you better fall on your face. Your hands go back in the small of your back or down. We are going to shoot you. Do you understand me? Yes, sir. Crawl towards me. Crawl towards me! Yes, sir. Don't.
Yo, this dude beats his wife, yo. I want to see this dude's wife. He fucks her up.
Okay, hold on him. One with me.
Okay, so
Didn't
now
even address the dude.
So after this point, after he shoots this dude 3 times, right?
Yeah.
Three shots. After he shoot this dude, he go past him and try to see if anybody else is in this hotel room that these dudes.
Didn't even check him for a weapon or nothing. He was just like, I just shot you.
Exactly.
Because he ain't follow directions.
Exactly. So just to be fully transparent, while the dude was crawling towards him, he kind of reached behind his back or some shit like that. I don't know if the cop took that as he had a gun. And that wasn't the first time he did it. He did it before that. He stood up.
And he put his hands behind his back.
He put his hands behind his back when he was on his knees, standing in front of the cops. And then that was when he was like, put your hands in the air, both hands. Da, 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 da. So you didn't shoot him that time. But you shot him while he was crawling towards you, not looking at you, and he happened to put his hand behind his back or at his side or whatever the fuck you want to say that he did. What in the fuck, bro?
I don't even know what the answer to this, man. These are the people that we're giving badges to.
And like I said again,
this
man.
This is a white victim. Imagine when it's us.
Yes. We ain't giving that many chances.
Nah.
So, R.I.P. to Daniel Shaver.
Yes, absolutely.
This happened in January of last year. I'm guessing the video pretty much just came out yesterday or a couple days ago, 3 days ago. Yeah. The video came out. I understand that police have a stressful job and this, that, and the third. If you're not ready to do this stressful job, if you can't come to the job place with an open mind and I don't know. I feel like you could tell the difference between a hard-on criminal and somebody like this.
Yeah.
You could tell if somebody is scared as fuck or not.
Yeah.
You could. Me watching this video, I could feel that this dude was scared for his life.
I'm scared for him watching the video. And I didn't need the headline to see that.
Exactly.
I could tell by this officer's tone that this officer is willing to do that, willing and ready, want to shoot this young man. And this is the footage that got released. I would hate to see what you know what I'm saying, what happened before this get released. I would venture to think there's more bodies on this dude's.
Oh, it gotta be.
There's bodies on his thing.
Gotta be.
And his
So
wife, his kids, he probably beats the shit out of them. I'm judging.
and
off
then
rip.
from what I was reading, I think they said that this video had got released a little bit, a while back, and then now it got re-released or something like that. I'm not sure, but this dude he got off.
Yeah, he got off. It went ready to trial, and
They went to trial and everything, found not guilty.
wow.
So this is a justified shooting right here. Wow. To me, that looked like murder and first degree murder and capital murder and fucking humiliation during murder. Like that shit was.
No human should be like that. That young man should have given the opportunity to fucking punch this officer in the face for talking to him in that manner and fashion.
Hell yeah, man. Niggas say a lot of these cops, man. They talk a lot of big shit when they got guns in their hands, bro.
Right, because they're in a position of authority, but they would never say that to your face. Yeah. You know, what I mean, off duty.
And off this one, it seemed like with this whole police situation, it comes in like threes. Mm-hmm. There was another situation, I don't know if you see it, from down here. Mm-hmm. It was a situation I believe happened yesterday. Yeah, that's popping up all over the news. Mm-hmm. This black dude.
He shot a dude at Walmart.
No. This one, it was outside an apartment complex, and the video starts off with the dude having like a cop pinned down, like the cop is on his back, and the black dude has like his ankle in his hand or something like that. And, the people on the camera is like, yo, let his leg go, man. Let his leg go. And whatever. That dude ended up getting shot. Some more officers came on the scene. I guess he was pissed off. The cop was on the ground. Like he was holding his leg and he kicked him in the ass a couple of times or kicked him in the side and then started charging after another officer and they shot him. And it was a justified shooting, but a lot of this shit, you know what I mean,
start happening.
It just seemed like it's months or times where a lot of these videos come out, man, and
we told them a couple podcasts ago, man, it's gonna start being yo people's, and then what then? It's not just a black thing, man. It's a class thing.
Yeah, man.
It's a class thing, and we all gonna be victims out here if we all start standing together as people and stop separating each other and segregating each other.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
You want to talk about Roy Moore, or you want to end it on that?
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about him.
All right, so Roy Moore, man.
Yeah, you gotta read it, yo.
I don't even want to say that we ended on a fucking positive note because it definitely ain't fucking positive.
Damn, man, that shit, wow.
All right, let me pull up the goddamn article. CNN.Kizom.
So Roy Moore was doing what, a press conference or some shit? Let's just call it that.
Yeah,
it might have not been that, but
he was answering some questions.
He was answering some questions at somewhere.
So the article is titled "Roy Moore's Incredible, Even Though We Had Slavery," quote. So those that don't know, Roy Moore is the dude from Alabama that's running for the Senate, right? Basically in the past, or not in the past, but most recently, he's being accused of having relationships with underage girls. So
let's assume these are accusations. How do we prove these accusations are correct?
I don't know.
Somebody could come out and say that's that. But hold on, Roy Moore is banned from malls.
Yeah.
So how do you get on a mall ban list?
Banned because of sexual activity.
Yeah. So
banned from malls for sexual activity. Misconduct.
Okay. So that's
remember, y'all. This is somebody that's running for senator.
For Senate, yeah. And claiming Christian and godly views and da-da-da.
Anti-abortion,
and
pro-life.
Pro-life and all this. But you're banned from malls for sexual misconduct. Even though there's a lot of allegations out there that
Yeah.
Okay, but you're still allowed to run, and you're supported highly by
Dun, 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 dun.
Mr. Donald J. Trump himself. Mr.
The
Grab him
sex-
by the pussy.
Yep.
Himself.
The sexual assaulter in chief.
They're supporting this man.
Yeah.
Gave him his staples of approval. Mm-hmm. So Mr. Roy Moore was asked by an African American
Member of the media.
member of the media,
Yep.
the only, by the way, African member of the media in the room. And what was the question he was asked?
All right. It says, in response to the question from one of the only African Americans in the audience, they asked when Moore thought America was last great. Because that's a question that we always have.
Yeah.
When you
was-
say make America great again, you're assuming that America
It was great at some point.
So when was this America so great?
That we want to get back to that time. Mm-hmm. Now, is anybody alive? And okay, let's not before we jump, because that's preceding the response that Roy Moore gave.
So it said Moore acknowledged the nation's history of racial divisions, but said, quote, I think it was great at a time when families were united. Even though we had slavery, they cared for one another. Our families were strong. Our country had direction. End quote.
Bang, bang.
So let me
like that
let me hit it one more time.
Yeah.
Quote, I think it was great at a time when families were united. Even though we had slavery, they cared for one another. Our families were strong and our country had direction.
Okay.
End quote.
So for anybody that
Shit
wants to
like
try to play devil's advocate in this area, was Roy Moore alive during this time frame?
No. No.
So what does he have to draw from to say that this was a great time in America?
History.
History says this was a great time in America.
Of course.
It just is written in there somewhere. It says
Somewhere.
it says this was a great time.
And I also got to put in there too, because this was the cake taker too.
Yeah.
At the same event,
Yeah.
Moore referred to Native Americans and Asian Americans as reds and yellows.
Oh wow. He's gonna win. He's gonna win.
He referred to Asian Americans
As reds.
and Native Americans
okay,
as
all right.
reds and yellows.
Okay, well, my nigga, like
I know we say blacks and whites,
blacks and whites, so
but it's oh man.
I mean, it's wrong, but if we gonna accept black and white, right?
Just say
because
pe-
my kids be saying brown. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
my kids do too.
You know, they try to get the color actually right.
Yeah.
But if we're going to label
Say people of color.
people of color, all right, that's cool.
But
But if we had to give them a color,
if we had to give Asians a color, is yellow appropriate?
I'm not saying that. 'Cause I ain't trying to be Roy Moore. But all right, let's get back to Roy Moore before I condemn myself. Roy Moore said that America was last great back when slavery was intact. Mm-hmm. To one of the only black members of the media.
Yes.
Isn't that sending a clear message? That's saying that
America was great when y'all niggas
was on them chains. When a whip was on your back, that's when America was great. And that's where we trying to get back to.
what
Put
line-
me in office.
What line was it that Jordan Lucas said with the hard ER?
I don't know. He said it all. But that's what he's saying. Put me back in office. I'm gonna help our president get America back to a place where y'all niggas was in whips and chains and the red and yellows was in their place. Damn.
They said this originally it was published September 21st. But I guess now, since his whole Senate race is heating up, and now he's a more controversial candidate, you know, these comments is coming back around. But this was said back in September.
But what I don't get is that there's people that argue that this is okay. So I feel like if you argue that this is okay, then you're basically saying that you accept his statements and his sentiments. Mm-hmm. I can't believe people. I mean, somebody's gonna vote. People are gonna vote for this dude.
And then another quote from this saying, or from they said the last thing, quote, the last thing the Make America Great agenda needs is a liberal Democrat in the Senate where we have so little margin for victory already, end quote. So you'd rather try to put a racist, pedophile in this seat than a liberal Democrat. So just think about that. We don't. I mean, this ain't a political podcast or whatever. Even though we bring up certain shit every now and then. Yeah. But just think about that for a second. You got these people on the other side, these Republicans, that says this is basically what they're saying. Yeah. It's what they're showing. I'd rather put a pedophile racist in a Senate seat than a liberal Democrat.
And I mean, I feel like, when we see things like this, it's America way of telling you that white America runs the country.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's because if you put somebody like this in office, that's everything that you're saying. That's all you're saying, pretty much to me. Yeah. To anybody, I would to a black American or to a white American. We're trying to get white America back to that. And to y'all niggas out there, watch your ass. Matter of fact, don't watch your ass. It's coming for you in one way or another. We're putting this man in office. His purpose is not to do anything else but make America great again.
You gotta follow the agenda. And it's sad.
We don't want nobody else to go against the grain.
It's sad that when you think about that, is this agenda literally to make America great again, or is it just to follow the agenda,
which is to make America great again, according to what they're saying?
And exactly. And if we think about making America great again, according to them, because we always knew this though.
Yeah, we always knew that.
We always knew that it's an underlying tone where they say it's a dog whistle with this campaign that, okay, make America great again. So you have to go back to a time. So what time is that? And I wonder what Donald Trump would say if we asked him and he answered honestly. Like, yo, you say make America great again. What time were you talking about when America was great? You talking about the 60s when before black folks had their rights? And, you know what I mean? All this and when was this great time that you're trying to take us back to? Exactly. And Roy Moore just basically explicitly stated it.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though it was slavery, families were strong and they were together. It ain't funny, but it's funny, bro.
Yo, man.
Oh shit, that's that shit.
We fucked out here, y'all.
That's that shit I don't like. What you don't like, bro?
That shit right there. That shit right there, man. That shit right there. I mean, like, I that's that shit I don't like. Is almost that shit I do like. I want to. I like to see all the racist people that's out there. You know what I mean? I want to hear your opinions, man. I want you to speak up, man. Support the shit on Facebook.
Yeah.
Speak about it at the water cooler.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just speak your mind, man.
Yeah, definitely.
But don't come at my job talking on racist shit though. Because if you know what, if you feel like you're gonna disrespect me at my job, look, I might fuck you up a little extra. Because if I feel like I'm gonna get fired anyways, I'm gonna make it worth it.
Oh, definitely.
So don't feel like because I work somewhere, I'm gonna uphold the company standards and not fuck you up for trying me on some
I could always get another job.
I could always get another job. And I will do that. And they're like, oh, but you got to support your family. You know what? I'd rather support my family. I'd rather support my son by showing him the fuck you should do when somebody try you like this.
Yeah.
So try me like that then.
Let a nigga try me.
Try me. I'm gonna whole motherfucking farm. So like I said, man, if I'm gonna lose my job anyways, I'm gonna go out hard. So
All right, that's that shit I don't like. I don't like when I'm watching TV and you bring some other shit that's not. I'm focused on what I'm watching on TV.
you, we know who you are, but you,
I'm focused on watching. I'm watching something on TV,
yeah,
trying to see what's going on here.
yeah,
And you just trying to distract me from what I'm watching on TV.
yeah.
Like this, what you're trying to distract me with has nothing to do with
Yeah.
what I'm trying to focus on.
Right.
Stop it. Stop.
That's true.
I'm focused
Okay.
on what I'm focused on.
You know what I hate with doing that too is like,
Stop
I'll
it.
give you the courtesy, right? I hit that pause real quick because every TV got that right now, right? I hit that pause.
And give you the chance.
Give you the chance to talk. Once there's a break in the conversation, if I hit that play button, don't bring it back up. Obviously, I'm trying to watch what the fuck is happening right now.
That shit I don't
That's
like.
that shit I don't like.
Y'all know what it is. I ain't got to get into it no more than that.
man.
That's that shit I don't like, man.
Yeah, man. Bootleg Cable Podcast, man.
If you can't spell that,
Something wrong with your ass.
it might be
But
bootleg.
ain't nothing fake about it, man. We out.
Peace.